Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. We're starting the new chapter, Bloodbath.
Holmes, what happened?
He's been drinking, Watson.
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Only enough to keep the boredom away, Doctor.
The pupil is dilated.
Never a good sign.
The temperature appears to be normal.
Okay.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Okay.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Okay.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Boredom.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
The ever-dependable John
Mr.
Watson.
Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Lestrade's
Mr.
gonna have to
Holmes is
wait a
unable
minute.
to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
He's actually
Mr.
quite fine.
Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in two young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth.
Very
They were
important.
found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A
Very
romantic
strange.
escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not.
He just
Anyway,
doesn't want to
There
imagine
was
this.
a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
Oh,
The Oceanic.
merry man.
Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these two young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
Huh.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder.
interesting.
A vanishing weapon. The Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
We're going to the bathhouse, Watson. So we have no deductions, because this is a brand new investigation. We also have no evidence, because this is a brand new investigation.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
You found no
weapon.
murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Interesting.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes, the manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well,
Uh-huh.
we shall see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
I think Mr. Phillips is the murderer.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Your eyes are a little red there, bud. Maybe it's the normal amount, but your eyes are a little red. Shiny buttons. Manchester City. A telegram sent today. Nothing about your hands, though, huh? What am I missing? Oop. Scissor cut. Grooms himself and lives alone. A bachelor, eh? I'm disappointed.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Interesting.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Interesting. Okay.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're telling me that I can't do as I please? Exitus. A poditarium. Sudatorium. Taking themselves very seriously. I feel underdressed. I need a toga. Champagne. My favorite.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne for a special occasion. Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Very interesting.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Noteworthy that they're not expensive clothes.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
Why'd he change way over here? Away from the other two. Ooh, for the eye.
Lord Holmes.
Ah, Death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Ah, you know. Sometimes you've got to poison yourself, you know, test a theory.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Very interesting.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Let's see.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Very interesting.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
So very quick response time. Ring tan line.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session. I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns
Not yet,
me
at
is that
least.
we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Good
I was
constable.
wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
All
Probably
very
the latter.
interesting.
You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Is he, though, Watson? Hey, Steam Specialist,
With the
Seattle,
steam
Washington.
on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away. One lens is cracked,
Interesting.
probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Very interesting indeed. I can't see a thing without my glasses.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Item required.
It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead.
Blood traces
And
wiped
print.
on the towel.
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Okay.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Gross. Okay.
Mr. Holmes?
So I've got some stuff to examine back at Baker Street. Got a bloody key to ask Mr. Phillips about.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None, Lestrade.
Don't think there's any benefit to me holding on to them here.
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
I believe that I'm gonna drink it.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything.
Uh-huh.
I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mr. Holmes?
I would like to return to Baker Street before I interrogate suspects. We have a blood sample to analyze, and I think that takes precedence. We want to go into interrogations with as much information as possible. Let's see. We'll analyze the dirt and then examine the blood.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Interesting.
Selenite.
Let's see. Pyrite, selenite, white clay
particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
So white clay is purple. Only really found in one place. What luck! A very small area,
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Worth noting, okay.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange.
Maybe
Let us see
taking
what
blood
is inside
thinners?
it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
Because if he's taking blood thinners, that would also explain why he bled more than would be expected from the wound.
I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
A pipette. Peroxide.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. My analysis table. It is useful for my work. On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Ah, you're a good dog, Toby.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
The Times. The power of the Empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium Caracal began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Uh-huh. Good work playing that off, Mycroft. Okay, so. Exceptionally watery blood.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Need to find out whose champagne it was. We got to keep the train whistle. Alright. To the yard. To begin our interrogations. I've got questions and we need answers. And we have nowhere near enough information yet, so let's see what we can find. Pitkin's belongings will hit his first.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Huh, very nice fountain pen.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Okay.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Interesting. And drugs.
A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Very interesting. Could he have put St. John's wort into the brazier to cause them all to hallucinate? Maybe.
An ordinary pencil.
Letter from Pitkin. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. Rude.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
Drawing and
The
a
last
torn-out
pages were
page.
torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Okay.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Again. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Interesting note.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Yep. You ain't got a choice, kid. Subject, Ronnie Bentcliffe, age 63. The right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved-bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory in the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and silated debris that may correspond to the chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber. A decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. That seems ritualistic. Ritualistic. An old coin.
An old and rather dirty coin.
Render unto Caesar and all that.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
It's been repaired.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
What is the Egyptian symbol for?
A hand-drawn map.
We'll have to reference that against real maps at some point. Cannot do it with that one, though. Okay. We've examined all of the belongings. Let's go examine the body. I love looking at a corpse.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Interesting.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Very interesting. Okay.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope.
Why was he wrapped in a rope?
The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Ah. Recent climbing. Very, very interesting, Doctor.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Good day to you, too.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Pitkin is first.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
As long as the investigation takes, my guy.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
There's nothing usual about you, my guy. I mean, I'd be surprised if he was happy to see me. He is in custody, but... aristocratic roots. A gold chain. He's a man of wealth, a man of means, a man of... Madan? Oh, that's the entire loop on this guy. Okay, there's something that I've missed somewhere. Fine-tooth comb. No dirt under his fingers. Nothing about the buttons or his ascot or whatever you want to call it. Ah, eyes. Arrogant look.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious. Authoritarian. Unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Chill champagne, Roman coin, ring, bloody key, the letter.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Interesting. Tell me about the murder.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
I'm sure we're going to get different answers on that.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
I don't know, it was affecting your business.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
We're, jumping to conclusions here. Blinkhorn, you're next.
Escort this suspect for interrogation.
I'm gonna break out my finest
Good day to you,
kneecap
sir.
and boots.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Percival. What a name. What a valiant name, Sir Percival. Focused, attentive. Is not disdainful or arrogant. Probably going to be the most helpful guy here. Rusty, shabby, not wealthy. Fresh dirt, recent earthwork. Calluses.
What is your occupation?
Archaeology.
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Sir Rodney's been making stuff up.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Because you
Well,
never know in hindsight.
yesterday, we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
More, Indiana Jones, Lara Croft type archaeology, less, lock it in a British museum. I mean, I'm not saying either is right or wrong, but, both are pretty wrong.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Interesting.
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive, too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
He's actually sincerely reacting and kind of seems in shock.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad, and he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Very interesting. And you?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Eye bags. Badly shaven. Sweating. Dirty clothes. And a protective amulet. Okay.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what are you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Uh-huh.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you, and he trusted me. But oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
I'm sure you are.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Uh-huh.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No. His ring. Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Uh-huh.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
He's definitely keeping some secrets, I know that for sure. Okay. Let's review what evidence we've collected so far. Okay, there's nothing actionable. We've got to figure out a way to get the metal out of stolen notes, huh? Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? What did he discover? The last expedition. Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Okay. Bitkin's fight. Gregory wanted to fire Blinkhorn, stop excavation. No. Okay. No. I think the champagne we're gonna have to wait on. Okay. I'm gonna come back a step here. We need to figure out where he was. So let's start there. Hand-drawn map. Okay. Hand-drawn map. We're gonna follow up on that. I don't know if we need to look at... Yeah, identify map
Now we
location.
have 2 maps. We must combine them properly.
Okay, so... Looks like we've got... that
Watson,
right
pack
there.
your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Excellent. And that lines up with the material found under his fingers, the white clay, which is only found in the St. Albans area. So, progress indeed. Site is closed until further notice.
This archaeological
field.
site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Interesting. Let's see what we can find. Gotta be something good.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Very interesting. Followers of Mithras were covert worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often referred to their traditional deities to gain passage to the Mytharium. The example of the Mytharium of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. The entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone or rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way to the Mytharium. Mytharic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Interesting. So he was finding a secret temple. And the empty coconuts that they used to imitate the sound of horses' hooves, another strange ritual for the old gods, to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes or if they were reused at a later date. That explains our chunk of metal. Got a bunch of metal cubes. Another document. The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adopted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples called Mithraea that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Proctony. Interesting. The knife used by Mithras for the Tauroctomny, the sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved sword family includes the shamshir, scimitar, talwar, kilij, pulwar, and Mongol saber. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithric mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. Golden knife that he saw in his vision, which is probably drug-induced more than anything else, but that does tell us something about what he discovered. And interestingly enough, it also gives us reason to head deeper into this site. Ah, look. Old one-eye Cyclops boy there. Fresco.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the Forge.
Interesting.
Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
So you know a thing or two about your mythologies. All right. Does that make you an archaeologist, Mr. Holmes? I don't know what that accent is. I apologize. All right, let's see if there is a path
Construction hooks.
under this temple somewhere. The last one was under a statue of Diana.
It is a broken statue of a bull. It is a statue of Minerva.
It is a statue I apparently cannot and will not
Neptune, the
identify.
god of the sea.
Interesting. We've got... Ah, there's a way down over there. Perfect.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
I'm guessing the item required is a big ol' hammer. Or maybe...
It is a broken statue
Nope.
of a bull.
I was hoping maybe the bull's leg would be an option.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
That is
The
a siege tower.
gastrofettes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Gastrofettes. Fun word.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
Okay. Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to a work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news of the Strand Lane baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors. and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Calvin, Hobbs and you consider yourselves as being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadron in the ice. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my Gastrofet's model, the ancient Greek crossbow, and not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Miss Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs' tuna sandwich. Nice. A little bit of petty revenge there. That's fine.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Can't go that way, so...
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
It's used to remove rubble. It's possible that somewhere nearby is a useful tool. Though I'm not seeing one. No. Okay. Very interesting. Archaeology tools.
Excavating tools. A bucket, shovel, and brush.
Why were they dropped down a well like that?
I don't need the ropes for now.
I'm sure I will later. Man lowered himself into a pit. Thus the bruising he had. So we're gonna have to follow. What do we have here? Trowel away. Okay. Baths. We know it. We love it. What about the baths?
I can see now.
Frigidarium.
It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Very interesting. Do I need the ropes now, or am I going to have to come back out here to grab the ropes? Come on, Holmes, you're a smart guy.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Okay. Several things that I need to find a use for. I need to talk to someone about the Metheric Mysteries. Perform analysis on the 12 pieces that might be combined into a casting mold. Okay. So let's go back to Baker Street. And on the way there, I'm gonna say I think we're about out of time for this episode. So, if you are enjoying this series, go ahead and check out the playlist on the channel with all the other episodes. We've got playlists for all of the other games that I've been playing. You can subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see updates and new videos as they come out. Thanks so much for coming along on the adventure, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.